All right, so I went into the store and this is the ring I chose. They did not have mother's rings, so that's okay, because what this is really about, no matter how many kids you have had or how many you have lost, is the ability to go to Christ, the ability to go to Him. He says to me to come to me, all you who are burdened and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Um, what this represents is I am His. I'm totally His. And as we move past trauma, we get even more intimate with the God who has died for us and loves us. Many times there's blocks in the way. And so this is to represent how God sees me. When you have dealt with abortion, there's so much darkness. It is truly a pack of lies you're dealing with. It's hard not to believe those lies sometimes, because they are so easy to believe. We live in a society that doesn't want to acknowledge when a woman loses her baby, and abortion and miscarriage are very different, but in either case, the baby is not acknowledged. So this is a time that I have healed, and I'm celebrating that. And not only have I overcome so much of that darkness, just being forced into an abortion and having nobody, not one person for me to help me. It's been really healing. It's been great to hear other ladies' stories, although very painful. And, to hopefully move forward into the ministry of post-abortive care for women, because so many women haven't healed. And what this represents to me is that not only am I His, but I am beloved, I am blessed. And I was in a Bible study last night because I'm not going to go this alone. So I have signed up for a lot of Bible studies to stay very, very close to other women during a time of just being abandoned. My husband left me, and a time of going through a healing process. Suicidal thoughts are very common among women who are trying to heal from this. This is how dark it can be. So in Galatians, we looked at, it's an inductive study, and what we're looking at is how Paul begins the letter with his authority. He's an apostle, and he ends that he's a bondservant of Christ. And back in that day, slaves were free. After 7 years, they had an abundance that they could leave with. And if they liked their owners and their owners were good to them and provided security, they could stay with them because they loved them, not because they had to. But as a Christian, many are leaving not just the gospel, but leaving God Himself. And why would you do that? Why would you leave God when He has loved you and died for you? So this is what this ring represents, that I am married to Christ. I am His. It doesn't matter, whether I'm going to stay married in this life. I cannot control another person. So I am His, and I am married to Him, and He is my husband. And this is a ring that reminds me of how Christ treats me. He whispers His love to me all the time, and that He will never leave me.